What is good, everybody, and welcome back to Surviving Mars. Last time we were here, all I really did was flesh out my dome with my workers. I was moving, because I had like a bunch of engineers, like in these two domes, that were doing uh, security jobs here, or working in these rare metal factories, and like I still have that issue. Because this university is on auto, which maybe I should switch it off of. I mean, engineers is pretty low now, though, because I've been funneling them all this way. Um, but regardless, because engineers took up a big chunk, and so when it's on auto, I think I explained earlier, it just takes whichever one is like the most required. Besides the point, look at all the engineers in there. God damn. I'll have to work on that. I'll have to fix that. I'll have to probably build another dome. But besides the point, I was fleshing out domes, trying to get workers in the appropriate spots. I moved my concrete operation to over here, started deep scanning some sectors. That's why we have these deposits in such areas. We need some sort of research, some sort of technology in order to go mining deep beneath the surface. And we also got this other company uh, scouting out Mars. So far, nothing terrible has happened with them, but it can't be anything good at the same time. So, I guess we'll deal with that when it comes to that. But yeah, for now, I think I'm going to have to, because I have 4 homeless people, which is not good. I'm going to have to train up, because this one's not all geologists, right? Let's train up some geologists. I think we'll do that. And I don't know, once they have a specialization, if they can go to school and change it, or just only no specialization people can go to schools and change their specialization. I don't actually know what the scoop is there. Because all I ever see is these blue shirts with no specialization. So yeah, I just don't know. Don't need any geologists in this dome though. Don't need any scientists in this dome either, because the science thing is all the way over there. What I do need is some medics and some botanists, so I guess we'll go with that for now. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to build another dome. I was thinking about getting this water up and running. Maybe even build a dome over here, because there's rare metals, but then I have to shuttle people across. Could be an issue. I don't know yet. It's just all, I don't know. Maybe I was contemplating a dome here to get these metals extracted out, because there's water right here anyways. I don't really know. Guess we'll find out, we'll figure it out, and I'll see you guys in another 20 days. Alright guys, what is happening? It is day 141. We're almost done scanning the map once again, this time with deep scans, and you can see we got quite a few deep metal and water deposits, and we actually have another deep water deposit pop up right here in our existing thing, which is not a bad thing, because these pockets are starting to run low on water, so I should research that next. I think we're almost done the current research. 74%, okay, yeah, pretty close. It's in the physics section, I believe, yeah, here's deep water extraction, and then just a little bit further down is the deep metal extraction, which I should get soon, at least the deep water one, because as you saw, those water deposits getting a little low. These metal extractors. Still working pretty alright, I guess. Still 214 in this one, 146, 177. So these metal extractors are starting to gonna be used up. That's okay, I have one here. It's got its 2000 that we'll be able to use up, and I got metal here. Also another 2000. Just regular metal that I can tap into instead of just trying to get surface metal. So colony wise, new dome. I just built whatever this is called, the barrel dome, just for variation to seeing what it's like. I think I'll mostly be building medium domes though from now on until I get the mega dome unlocked. But yeah, I was just building it this way because I thought this fungal farm had to be placed inside a dome, but it's actually an outside building, just in range. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I didn't need to build this because I thought these sections would be long for it to sit in, but that's not quite the case. So this new dome, we got the essentials up and running, apartment buildings, my first low gravity, low G amusement park, hang out and play in, infirmary, grocer, diner. I have this Hawking Institute, which is basically just a better research facility, research lab, just a better one of those. More people to work at it, but generates more research per day. Got the university in here because this is 2 blocks away, this university, so people can't learn. People that live in this dome can't go here and learn from this dome, so I had to put in one of those. I also got another electronics factory because electronics is the one that seems to be lacking the most out of my 3, fabricated items. I don't know why it lags so far behind the other ones, but I guess it just does. What are you guys training? You guys training medics? We don't need medics. We probably need engineers. 35 engineers. Yeah. Some engineers if there's a guy here. One thing that I wish, and I don't know if it's going to change or not, like if there's a research that I'll stumble upon or something. I haven't really looked through. But like people to go back to school and relearn different specialization, like this person cannot be trained here. I can set workplaces, but they cannot be trained here because they already have a specialist. So I'm like wondering if there's a way to get rid of their specialist. I don't think there is, but it would be really cool if there was. Am I right? Because otherwise now I just have a medic here that's just never gonna live up to their potential. Also, I don't know what happened here because I did have people working there, or living there, or working there. Sorry, the security station. And then they all just dipped, so I don't know what happened and switched the restriction or anything, so I really have no clue. These guys got a bunch of food stored up. That's good. Eventually make its way out to the depots. I got this little drone assembler. Basically, for one electronic, you can build one drone, which is kind of neat. Kind of, speaking of which, I'm just gonna throw 5 more drones there. So I don't have to buy drones all the time, but buying drones, they're still pretty cheap at like $30 million. So not the end of the world to buy some drones. And as it is right now, electronic is more expensive than drones. So it's easier just to buy drones and try and save electronic for the things that matter, things upkeep like your research facilities and what have you. Schools, universities, all that stuff. Service robots just on these basic services, of course. Got another polymer factory here and another fuel refinery. I think I had this prefab. Last time, finally put it down, finally found a spot for it. Yeah. Other than that, I finally built around and figured this out. This was quite a freaking mess, because there's like, even though it kind of looks pretty flat to us, it's uneven terrain like all throughout here, and like you have stuff constructed here, so you can't do any land reclamation work, which, you know, it is what it is. You can't do anything because there's already stuff built here. So, and if I deconstruct that stuff, well then it just freaking fucks everything. So just kind of a mess, basically what I'm getting at. But I worked around it, and it's whatever, so if I want to build somewhere, as I know now, it's like make it flat before you start building, because once it's built, you can't mess around with it. This concrete, this one extractor finally shut down, so now I only have one here. Can't really see how much concrete's left in it. 14,000, 14,000, 1,400. So that's not bad. Still got quite a bit of concrete left in there, and the concrete stores are caught quite up, so that's good. With my waste rock, I can make more concrete, but I already have a bunch of concrete, so I don't know if I want to make more concrete. But I also have nothing to do with the waste rock. You can build, isn't it in here? Maybe it's in production. I don't have it researched yet, but it's somewhere in here, I'm guessing. Obviously. Where you can research to make, physics probably, maybe. I don't know. Well, I'm not gonna look for it right now. Just kind of going down the list, and once I find it, I'll find it. Okay, well, yeah, I'm tired of looking for it. Won't hold you guys any longer. So yeah, so there's that. Eventually in the future, maybe I can just, instead of, once that concrete's out, instead of like trying to move to the next spot or whatever, I could just set up a few of those waste extractors here, whatever they were called, waste rock processor, and just use this stuff up. Probably not the worst idea in the world. I think that's pretty much it. Story-wise, these rovers, experimental vehicles, does it have anything in here? They've broken off the sense more for repairing. So yeah, we started being able to repair their vehicles for them because they kept breaking down. One unemployed seeking work person. Okay, noted. So that happened. Then they have requested us to analyze the faults in their vehicles. They have been explicitly clear and menacing as to us not delving deeper into the rover's design and purpose, which we scanned it and found that they were actually, military vehicles. They're not just simple exploring vehicles. They have military capabilities, which were not hidden very well once we scanned, but we just kind of like played it off like, haha, we don't know what this is about. And then on day 34 there, we have discovered that he's, of course, testing military vehicles on Mars, which goes against established interplanetary and international law. Faced with a tough choice there, we decided to pretend we saw nothing, fearing repercussions, because I didn't want to start nothing right then and there that maybe we couldn't handle at the moment. So they're still roaming around. See, another one's broken down. Oh. Why the thing here? Just play. Got a drone, right? Won't repair it.
Complete. Milestone achieved.
Oh. Milestone achieved? Which one was that? One day what? 141. All sponsor goals met. Oh! I didn't know we did. 2K. So here we go. So I got one Mega Trigon Dome prefab that I can place down next. It's kind of cool. Which I don't think... Oh, don't do that. Game mode. Why? He's just right here. It'll be fine. Which I don't think you have to put resources into because it's prefab. Or it could just be... I don't know. We'll figure that out next time. This guy's repairing. So yeah, that's kind of where that's at. We found those guys were military vehicles and we just kind of like brushed off, be like, yeah, we don't know nothing about that yet. But what I do have is I have some meteor lasers. I did finally research those and now I have their hexagons. You can see I have them set up on my domes. I should probably set some up on water and power. Just haven't gotten around to it yet. But protect the domes at all costs, and then we'll see. We'll see if we heal the inanimate objects. Just speed this up. Why aren't you repairing this? No orders. Repair this thing. God damn it.
Scanned.
There you go. Work, you drone. And see, they were giving us 750. Oh, look at this.
Anomaly analyzed.
More research gained, cool. We were, so I don't know, just we fixed so many that they just start cheaping out on us, I don't know. Okay, I'll pause again so we don't go in any more future. Don't go into any more of the future, just stay in the now. Not that we had any meteor shower strikes in a while, but, can never be too safe, and then if these guys ever decide to try and fuck us up, we have something that hopefully can be, utilized or transferred into, combat, I guess. But yeah, I think that's about it. That's all that happened. Oh, actually no, that's not all that happened. Our last founder died, which was a sad moment for Martian society, but also a beacon of hope that people can just use him as an example and become the hero that he was, or the icon that person was. So our last founder finally passed away. That was another thing that happened. But other than that, I think that's it, guys. So I would like to thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to help out the channel, you can like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed the video today. And as we say up here in Canada, peace out!